Real quick, I had a couple of good laughs with some good friends, and they all said to me, they said, well, I said to them, I said, what if that was us on the Capitol steps, Can you imagine your grandfather? Because, they have people's grandfathers and stuff out there. I says, can you imagine your granddad or somebody being out there about to, um, yelling at the police officers and stuff? Could you imagine that? And they laughed, and he said, yeah. I said, man, that'd be a proud moment in history. Yeah, we'd laugh. We'd be laughing about that all day. I said, yeah, sure you would. And, it would be funny to see people come into the Capitol and try to tell them, you cheated. But deep down inside, we would know it's not right. That's number one. We know it's not right. It's not right to bring, grandpa and your aunts and your uncles and everybody all on the, the Capitol to invade it. It looks like a circus, right? That's what it looked like. That's what this display was, to be honest. It was just a display like a circus. And I listened to the senators on the floor try to put us in the middle of this by talking about the Reconstruction era. That's a joke. It happened in 1812 or 1800. No one even discussed about them doing Reconstruction. Even Mike Pence himself. That's why I think it's racist to even talk about it. The Jim Crow era and stuff. We have nothing to do with... Mike Pence had already said that he was not going to vote Trump in. But yet, me as a black man have to sit here and look at all of these, Caucasian men deliver their messages and talk about the Jim Crow era, slavery, and the Reconstruction era. And I'm like, after I heard that, I got totally turned off of the politics. You know why? Because I think it's racist, because we are in 2021, and if you can't get your mind out of something in which you really shouldn't be bringing up to begin with. Because if you like to say, oh, well, we paid, like McConnell says, oh, no, we paid for the great sin of slavery through the Civil War. That's very untrue. And even if you did, good for you. If you feel like you did, that's great. However, it's still a monkey on our back. That's all I'm saying. If you feel that you did, that's great. Good for you. It's still a monkey on our back. We don't want to hear about it. You know why? Because when you mention it, first of all, we see all of these entitled people coming into the Capitol. This is how my eyes are looking. And then on top of that, you bring all of the entitled cops to get all the entitled people away. Y'all don't even call them proper. They were criminals. But because they're entitled, you give them names like mobs. If it was us, you would call us every name in the book. Thieves is what you would have called us. Barbarians. Thugs. You would have called us those things. We would have heard these Senate people talk about us so despicably. I'm losing my love for this country. I'm losing my love for you all, Esau. I'm losing my love because I had love. I'm losing it. I have to probably get back to work and I don't even know if that's going to help. Times have changed. And the curtain is being lifted. And you all are being exposed as you've been feeding us Olympus Has Fallen, White House Down, Jamie Foxx and all these other people going down in the White House. Now we're actually seeing it. By the way, that place needs to be power washed. I read a story about the granite molding on the White House and all of that stuff, or on the Capitol. It can't even be cleaned. And it's actually a resemble that the Republic is gonna die off when everything turns black. Y'all really need to power spray the piss out of that thing, though. It was really a shame, especially the fact that you're gonna have inauguration coming up. Or figure out how to paint it white or something, or chip away at it and paint it a new color. Come on, man. You know, things looking that dirty is ridiculous. Just because it looks great don't mean that it ain't. It keep it clean or something. But maybe that's God trying to show y'all a sign. He gonna turn that whole place black soon. Y'all make like the place was bound to be destroyed because I keep seeing it being destroyed in the movies. It's like y'all built this thing and y'all acting like you're the only ones that could tear it down. But I do believe that. And the problem is you put us in the middle of it, like you're doing everything else. Anyway, the meek shall inherit the earth. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. This is what the word says. The meek shall inherit the earth. He that leadeth in captivity shall go in captivity. You all really have to get a grip. You have to let your grip go, let your claws grow. Go off of us. Get your mind out the gutter with your fantasy ways of thinking about Jim Crow. Cause see, that's the thing with black people we don't realize. As soon as they start passing laws, the first thing they're thinking about is us. And a lot of them are thinking how they could get us. That's why we're not getting ahead. We're not. We are ahead. I mean, we are, but sometimes it just feels like we're going nowhere. When I look at the White House, it feels like we're not going anywhere. However, I feel like we are, but when I look at this White House, it's despicable. It's retarded. It's stupid. I'm not mad at them. They're doing what they got to do. However, it's not really that bad, y'all. I guess what I'm just trying to say is that it would be very nice if I saw people on the floor that looked like me. Because we have been in this country just as long as they have. That's all. That's all. I have nothing more to say. I don't even know what I'm going to entitle this besides The Invaders. Peace.